Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ryan Feltner. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Kyle Tucker now. He is a nightmare for opposing pitchers, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, and I think that's because he's one of the most complete hitters in the game. He has power, he's got patience, and great plate coverage to go along with it.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle under it. And there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, with an ace on the bump, it's crucial not to become complacent. This lineup still has a job to do if they're going to come away with a win.
Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That one fouled off. Just settling in here at Coors Field. Jackknifes out of the way. Just settling in here at Coors Field. And that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Tovar whips it to first. And they get the out on Smith.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 down, base is empty. Next to the dish is Freddie. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. Now the 0-1. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Back under it, and that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, left fielder.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Brenton Doyle in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one finds the zone. 2-2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 1-0. Back here in Denver, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
That's the ball.
Into center. McCarthy trying to get there. Makes the catch. One down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Now it's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Ball.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down.
Batting seventh, center fielder Andy Pajes.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Andy Pajes.
Yes.
Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Just
No,
missed.
that's the ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one
Batting
away.
fifth, first baseman TJ.
Now it's the rookie first baseman.
Oh.
And there's a foul ball. Glasnow, the tall righty, 225 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Right side. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Ezekiel Tovar.
So up next, Ezekiel Tovar. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at Coors Field, on to the 3rd inning. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And the 0-1. Foul ball there.
Ball 1. Oh.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next pitch downstairs, and the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So digging in, Alex Freeland. Freeland thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Runner on the go. High fly ball, right field. Beck moving under this one. One away.
Up next for the
And here's a
Dodgers,
look at how
the
he's using his
designated
pitches in
hitter,
this one.
Shohei Ohtani.
We see Shohei step in the box now. He's already homered today, which isn't a surprise for the player who hits the ball harder than just about anyone.
Yeah, and that's not hyperbole, Boog. StatCast numbers back.
Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Fly to left his first time.
Oh.
The 1-0.
Oh.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now 2-1. The sweeper catches the low part of the zone for a strike. The next offering misses, and the count is filled up.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
1 down, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounded out his first time up. Inside, almost got him.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-0.
Oh. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Man at first, 1 away. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 3-1. Foul ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Tucker leads off first with 1 away. Nice grab. 1 at second. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 3-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Denver as we go to the last of the third. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Glasnow back to work. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Kyle Karros now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. Two strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with two strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hit in the air right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. A solo shot, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Tyler Freeman digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope, that's away.
That's a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Got Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Rockies edging closer with this shot. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Start of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
2-0.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
This looks like extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Frank, woo!
Man at second. Out to short, Tovar. Handles, throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
For the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. 1 out, the runner at second, top half of inning number 4. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time.
That's the ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Two on, 1 out. Now 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-1. And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. But no advance from the runners. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Runner on the go. This one in the air right field. And that is foul. Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Feltner won't go any further tonight. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Brennan Bernardino.
Number 83.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And next for LA, Hesung Kim. Golden opportunity right here.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Bases loaded, one away. Knee high, that's in for a strike. To the right side, Jatovar. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Bottom four, digging in, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And now it's 1-2. In the air, left field. It gets down a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Hunter Goodman, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in safely.
That's out the corner.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Glasnow, ready and deals. Ground ball up the middle. Freeland flips it. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. This is Willie Castro. Flied to right his first time.
Nope. Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's a 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Rockies.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, number 7. Next
That's
pitch,
a
a
ball.
slider that misses outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one fouled off. Castro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're
No, that's a
anticipating
ball.
based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. And a payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. Hernandez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Let's go, Rockies! Here we go, Brennan.
That's too low. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Michael Lorenzen, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Mejia getting loose as well.
Let's go, Brennan.
Just missed. Bernardino, a tall lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Out to short, Tovar. Sends it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. The other way, and he beats the shift. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder,
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
That's the ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. In the air out to center. Touches down. That's a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back singles, just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run dinger, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Brennan Bernardino out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Juan Mejia.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here's Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
On the ground to third. Muncy throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Third baseman, Kyle
Karros getting ready to hit. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1.
Hey! Whoa!
Next pitch misses way outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one's in there. That is strike two. And down on strikes. That's the third out. Inning over. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it 6-1. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Now here is
Leading off
Max
for Los
Muncy.
Angeles, third baseman Max Muncy.
Let's go Rockies!
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He is struck out, and he is walked.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Kim batting with one down, takes a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball, high. No, that's a ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. This one in the air. Karros has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Alex Freeland.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Juan Mejia won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching
On the mound now, Michael Lorenzen.
Number 24.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Two down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland.
Nope, that's off the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. That one misses. Ball 3. Shohei Ohtani on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's 7-1. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Jake McCarthy. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. This one in the air, center field. Pajes gets under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Nope, outside.
Outside corner, got him looking. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 7-1. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Now a screamer into the outfield, and this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, man aboard. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
Got him looking. One gone here.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second.
That's the ball.
That
Ball
just misses, and it's 3-2. Got him swinging. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 3.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Ball.
Ohtani on at second with 2 down.
Ball 2.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. You clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that's a little bit
high.
high. And now 3-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. So the Dodgers lead 1, and they're on top 7-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Edgardo Henriquez. He last pitched 2 days ago. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies.
Catcher, Hunter Goodman.
And first offering is fouled off. That one at triple digits. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Willie Castro. And that's off. the inside edge, and that's ball one. Late swing, foul to the left. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the seventh. In for a strike, and it's 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Hernandez under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman, TJ.
And now the first baseman.
Rumfield.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Close, but call the ball. And the count is 1-1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 3. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, ready to begin the 8th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope. Ball one.
And that's way high, and it's 2-0.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball one. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. One out man at first. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Beck should have this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Hesung Kim.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Michael Lorenzen done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Jimmy Herget will take over here. He's been so good against lefties.
Jimmy Herget.
Hesung Kim now at the plate.
That's a ball.
Herget, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Outside with a breaking ball. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This to third. Caros zips it across. That is the inning. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 1. Back here in Denver, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Ezekiel Tovar digs in now.
Whoa.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Misses inside. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So a man at first. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Rockies.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So up next, Kyle Caros. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder, Jake.
2 on with 1 out.
McCarthy.
So in now for Colorado, Jake McCarthy. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Second baseman, Tyler.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Freeman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The Rockies trying to get back into this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. To third, might be 2. Muncy over to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Coors Field, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
That's a ball.
The Rockies have some action in the pen. Zach Agnos up and throwing. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And
No,
that
that's a ball.
misses. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Tucker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
Oh.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. A little bit low. Full count now.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Bounce to the right side. Freeman. 1, 2, 3. Go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Blake Trinan. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Brenton Doyle.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, low.
Next pitch is outside. And there's the strike. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Whoa.
And the 1-0. Fouled off left side. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Ball.
That
No.
one inside. Full count now.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies, designated hitter, Willie Castro.
Rockies down to their last out. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
Hup.
They're down to their final strike.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Lake Trinan gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Jack Dreyer on the
Number
pitch here.
86,
The offense
Jack
will
Dreyer.
need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Put a really nice swing on that bolt into the gap. But, man, you got to love the effort out there to lay out for it. He almost got there, and that would have been an amazing catch.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
Hey!
Man at second.
That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
7-3 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.